All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, Coach Jaden here. We have the awesome Coach Ray today wearing our Everyday Stronger shirts, repping it hard on a Friday today. Welcome to today's workout. Let's take a nice big deep breath in, arms all the way up. And go ahead, slowly exhale down. One more time, arms all the way up. And go ahead and slowly exhale down. Now, as you see down there at the little corner here, you are going to need some weights, right? So just make sure you have those on hand. Let's get through a nice little warm up first, right? So let's pop it down to the floor here. Let's go into our big hill climber stretch. All right, let's go ahead, take that right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Take your arm, reach it underneath the body, and then back up to the top. You're going to go ahead and turn, twist, and reach that arm up to the sky. And here we go. So thread that arm underneath. Whichever leg is forward, you're going to take that arm, reach underneath, and then turn, twist, and reach straight up to the top here. Very good. Just go ahead and repeat that. We're going to go for 30 seconds, and then we'll switch to 30 seconds on the other side and get ourselves warmed up there. Well, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. What's exciting for you guys? What's coming up? Let us know down in the comments. We'd be happy to hear what's going on in your life. And switch, other side. Over here, just as a little update, we are coming to the end of our March Madness Challenge. Team Pro City versus Team Honolulu, essentially going head-to-head to see who can score the most points, attendance points, along with some extra cred stuff that we do after and during class. Very good. Go ahead and give me another 10 more seconds here. The Pearl City location is coming up on their 1-year anniversary of moving into that new location. They're going to be celebrating that in a few weeks' time. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to down dog to up dog. All right, so go ahead, drop the hips to the floor, chest comes up into the up dog, tuck the toes underneath, and then drive those hips up into the air into that down dog when you're ready. And here we go. So yeah, the Pro City location is coming up on 1 year of their new location out there. That gym is looking awesome. They just installed mirrors recently, and it makes the gym look so much bigger now. So lots to come within the near future and for the rest of this year for us. 2025 has been really good to us so far. Hopefully it's been really good to you guys as well too. Thank you again for continuing to join in on these virtual workouts that we have here. All right, on your next down dog, you're going to walk yourself up into the stand posture. Okay, so just walk your hands up to stand. Good, and we're going to go into some plank walkout. So from that standing position, take your hands, walk it back out into the plank here. Then from there, just hold the plank for a few seconds and then walk yourself back up to the top, all the way up to the top. Then go ahead and give me a nice big reach up towards the ceiling here. Now, today's focus, we're going to be using some weights. We're going to be doing a lot of single leg, single arm exercises that will challenge your lower body strength, but also challenge your balance as well too. All right. And then at the very end, we're going to kind of wrap it all up together with some cardio. Okay. All right. From there, stand up nice and tall. Go ahead and we're going to get into some Cossack squats next. So just go ahead and widen that stance into that sumo-like stance. Coach Ray is really awesome at these. She's going to shift all her weight to one side of the body. Notice how she straightens out the opposite leg right there. Boom. And notice how she can keep her heel on the floor. Now, as you get deeper into the Cossack squat, if you feel like your heel's riding off the floor, that's okay as well too. If your heel comes off, that's totally fine. You might be a bit more on the toes, and that's okay. But over time, try and see if you can try to force that heel to come down. It's really going to challenge your ankle mobility. Now, having good ankle mobility is going to be great for the next exercise that we're doing because in about 5 seconds, we're going to go into some body weight squats. All right, so we're going to pull those feet in a little closer together. And here we go. So pull those feet closer together and down into your body weight squats. And again, having really, really awesome mobile ankles will allow us to sit into a nice deep squat here, or a squat that's parallel, maybe even below parallel as well too. And a nice deep squat can help us to build those legs. Okay? Let's keep that going for about another 10 seconds, and then we're going to switch that sumo squat, that regular squat into a sumo squat. Because we are going to be covering some sumo squats today. We want to make sure we can warm up the legs properly for that. And go ahead and walk your feet out a little bit wider now, toes facing out about 30 to 45 degrees worth of angle here. Knees are going to drive in the same direction as those toes. Ray's going to drive the hips open, keep the torso nice and tall. And from there, she's going to go ahead and sit up and down. So now we should start to feel a little bit more warm right now as we get kind of deeper into the workout at the moment. We're going to add in just a little bit of cardio before we do get into the remaining of, or kind of the meat and potatoes of today's workout. Let's get the arms warmed up. So just go ahead, over under arm hugs. You can stand up nice and tall. We'll go about 30 seconds here. Just loosen up the shoulders, loosen up those traps, gang. Very good, very good. And again, at home, go ahead, turn on your favorite workout playlist, get that music bumping. Or if you just love to listen to the sound of my voice, then that's perfectly fine as well too. And maybe that's more than enough to get you going as well. All right, let's go freestyle. All right, so alternating arms. Go ahead and freestyle your arms forward. Let's loosen up those shoulders here. Yeah, so from the side view here again, just like you're in the water. Freestyle those arms forward here. Nicely done. And then in 5 seconds, you're going to go backstroke. So alternating those arms backwards and go. And now reverse. Yep, go ahead and reverse that direction to the backstroke here. You know, whenever I was taking swimming lessons at an early age, I was never good at the backstroke. I would always go like crooked, and then my head would hit like the buoys. I never knew how to go straight. Freestyle though, I mean, you know, you just look at the bottom of the floor and you just follow that line, right? Good, and shake it out. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of pump up the heart rate a little bit. We're going to hit some cardio, okay, just very quick cardio. I'm looking at just 15 seconds of each exercise. We're going to get through this 2 times. Okay. Starting off, we're going to go jump rope. So our phantom jump rope, right, our imaginary jump rope. You're just going to go ahead and stay on those toes and skip it out. Okay. Second exercise, you're going to go into skater jumps. Okay. So stay nice and low. Big jumps from left to right into those skaters. Okay. And then from there, we're going to take it down to the floor for the next 2 exercises. Okay. First one being shoulder taps. Get into that plank position, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. And then the last one here, we're going to run out mountain climbers. Okay, so drive those knees to the chest. We're going to cycle those 4 exercises 2 times, 15 seconds of each, just to get that heart rate up a little bit more. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and jump rope. Let's begin. So 15 seconds of jump rope. Now, 15 seconds ain't that long. You should be able to be moving the entire time because it's just a warm up, right? You don't have to go completely all out unless you're crazy and you want to. And by all means, you're more than welcome to. All right, and switch. Let's go skaters. Here we go, side to side. So level 1, you can put that back foot down on the floor. Level 2, of course, you can go ahead and raise that foot off the ground, kind of let it float up into the air. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Let's go down to the floor here and shoulder taps. Now with the shoulder taps, as you see, Coach Ray takes a bit of a wider stance in her feet. Right, that wider stance is going to allow her to keep her base nice and steady to kind of refrain from rocking the hips. We're going to pull in a lot of good core work from that. And switching to the mountain climbers. Go. Look, 15 seconds should be going by pretty fast. We're just using this as a way to get ourselves warm. We're not necessarily going to try to gas ourselves out immediately just yet. And switch to the jump rope. And here we go. Gassing ourselves out is going to be at the very end. Just wait till the very end. Right? We're going to eventually get to that point here. Right now, just want to make sure that the body gets warmed up. We can prevent injury. That's why we take so long to warm up. And switch, go, skaters. So even if you're working out on your own, right? Even some of the exercises that we do here, some of the routines, right? You might have noticed, right? We go through some of the same exercises here and there, but that's because switch, shoulder taps. It's because they work, right? It's because they work. We use those same exercises. Right, everyone kind of has their own routine, but just make sure that you do something before you work out, right? Get yourself warmed. And last one, mountain climbers. Go. Final one here. You'll take a little bit of rest, and then we're going to go into our exercises, right? We're going to grab those weights as well, too. We got 1-minute rounds, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, Coach Ray's nice and warm. 1-minute rounds here. Now, the first exercise, you only need, actually the first 2 exercises, you only need 1 dumbbell. Okay. We're going to go reverse lunge into a front raise. Now it's going to look something like this. So as Coach Ray sits her back weight. Oh yeah, you're going to lift the dumbbell.
Sorry,
right?
that's the wrong one.
There you go. So as Coach Ray steps her leg back, whichever leg she's stepping back, that same arm is going to kick that dumbbell out in front. So we have to find balance, okay? Bring in the use of the shoulders, bring in the use of the legs as well too. Okay? We're going to keep all of that on one side. We'll switch over to the opposite side, doing the same thing. All right, so here we go. Reverse lunge, that front raise. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So step back, think about dropping that back knee down. Again, you're going to lift that dumbbell straight up to the top. Now you may need to use just a little bit of momentum to get that dumbbell up. Right now, the weights don't have to necessarily be too heavy. Again, like I said, we're going to be focusing on a good amount of balance here. That's going to be the main objective of today. Single leg balance, single leg work here. And that front raise is just to allow us to kind of bring that weight up, shift the weight to a different spot, force us to be balanced here. All right, let's keep that going. You just got about 20 more seconds left here, Coach Ray. Legs should be burning right now. Shoulders should be burning. Even the core is getting involved, right? The weight is kind of offset at the moment. So the weight's going to be on one side. Your body has to fight to keep itself upright. You got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. So go ahead, switch legs, switch arms here. Let's go for 1 minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1 minute. Time starts now. So reverse lunge into that front raise here. And now look at the timing, right? By the time Coach Ray finishes raising that dumbbell up, her back knee gets down to the position that she wants to be in. Now, if you can touch the knee to the floor, even better. Right now, Coach Ray is just hovering the knee off the ground, and that's totally fine too. You may be up a little bit higher than that, right? Maybe your lunge only goes so deep, and that's fine. That's the beauty about these workouts. You can do them over and over and over again. Try to make small improvements to what you did, right? So take note. Maybe the lunge is only getting 1/3 of the way down. Next time you do it, try to get halfway down, okay? We're going to go for 20 more seconds at the moment here. You can see that, Coach Ray. Going to find balance between the front side, right? Between the front leg and the back leg, from left to right here. All right, good. Give me about 5 more seconds left here, Coach Ray. You're doing a fantastic job. Let's keep that moving, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Next one. Now we're going to step it up a notch a bit on this one. We have a single leg RDL or Romanian deadlift, which is going to use the hinge into a snatch. Okay. Now, watch this. Coach Ray is going to sit her hips back, right? She's going to think seesaw. When one side goes down, the other side comes up. Then, as she stands tall, she's going to drive her knee through, bringing that dumbbell up in one motion into the snatch. And now, if you need to put your foot down in between those sections, you can. If not, ideally, I want you guys to try to do it in one motion. Okay? Yeah, so look, it's harder. It's easier if you just go in one motion, all right? Here we go. 1 minute. Let's go. Dumbbell back in left hand. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So hit that Romanian deadlift. And it's all about timing here. So as the knee drives through, you're going to simultaneously pull that dumbbell up the body into that nice snatch here. Remember, the snatch kind of dictates that the motion has to be done in one fluid go.
One side is better than the other.
Yeah, and you might find that one side's a little bit better than the other. For Coach Ray, this is her better side. I don't know. See, I'm setting the bar high, so that way she can do even better on the other side. Okay, let's keep that going, everyone. We got about 20 more seconds here. So you feel the hamstrings, the glutes, right? And then as we snatch that dumbbell up, we're going to be using the upper body, the shoulders, the traps. Everything is going to be kind of connected and used in this exercise here. Last 5 seconds, Coach Ray. And time, rest. Okay. Well, we got the good side out of the way. On to the next. Here we go, other side. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Kind of curious to see what this side's going to look like. Whoa, not bad, not bad. Again, find your balance. And look, it's okay if you guys are struggling a little bit with this. If you need to put your hand on, like maybe there's a wall next to you, a chair, a countertop, maybe your 3-foot kid, right? Your 3-foot, 5-year-old kid. I don't know, is that even a thing? 5-year-olds get the few feet? Maybe not. But anyways, the point I'm trying to get to is you can use your free hand. You can use your free hand to balance onto something if you feel like you need it. And look at that. You only have about 20 more seconds remaining. Look at how close Coach Ray keeps that weight to her, especially as she pulls that weight up into the snatch. she keeps the dumbbells close. All right, that's going to be very important. We don't want the dumbbells traveling further away from the body. The closer you keep the weight to your body, the easier it's going to be. And time, rest.
Ooh, that's great. All kinds of muscles.
All kinds of small little muscles.
Yes.
Getting worked. All right. Now, the next one, we just have one exercise. We're going to go sumo squat twist. So watch this. Grab the weights, palms face up, bicep hold, sit into the sumo squat, but then from there, boom, you're going to turn left to right. So now we get some rotation, we get some arm work, and we get some leg work here as well too. Oh, and some core work, right? All right, 1 minute, Coach Ray. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Palms face up. Take your time. I want very slow turns from left to right here. Good. Chest stays nice and tall. Eyes stay forward. And just keep slowly turning from left to right here. Very good. All right. We're about halfway through class at the moment right now. Everyone's looking sharp. Very good. Stick with us. You know, the pace doesn't have to be incredibly fast on this. Okay? You want to take your time, right? Especially as you turn to one side with both of those weights, you may feel like you might want to fall over to that one side. So it's going to be your job to make sure that you anchor down with those legs, turn slow, find the position that you want to be in, and then from there, start repping it out. Ray has 10 more seconds here. Very good. Let's keep that going. Almost there. You got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Very good. All right. We're going to give the legs a little bit of a break. We got wood chops next. All right, so watch this. Coach Ray is going to take one dumbbell. Now, kneeling in your kneeling position, we're going to get one leg up, one leg down. Now, the dumbbell is going to start from the down leg. So whichever leg is down on the floor, that's where the dumbbell starts, at that hip. Then, like a seat belt, it's going to come right across your body. Imagine you're taking like a bucket of water, tossing it over your shoulder into the stream behind you. Okay, we're going to go one side, followed by the other side. Right, here we go. So 1 minute on the wood chops. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now you can see, right, we're starting to add a little bit more rotation, right? So with the first two exercises, our core was pretty much facing the same way, right? We're trying to stay nice and stable. Now we're turning from left to right. Another function of what our core does, right, is rotate. So now by adding in that weight, you should make it feel a little bit more challenging here. Again, imagine like you're dumping a bucket of water right over your shoulders. Very good, Coach Ray. All right, you got 30 more seconds to be exact. Let's keep that moving here. I like where we're at. Again, this one you can also load pretty heavy. Like you can take a pretty decent sized dumbbell. Hey, if you got a kettlebell, even better, you can try and use that. Especially on the weight down, you want to decelerate and slow that weight down here. All right, go ahead, give me another 10 more seconds here. Nicely done, Coach Ray. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Coach Ray, how are we feeling?
Good.
Just feeling
She
good.
feels good on the hips. Yeah.
Very good. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Yep, those wood chops should also feel good on the hips, especially being in that kneeling position. You may get a pretty good stretch in those hips, and that's totally fine as well too. The arms should be working. Of course, the core is going to be working right here, right? Turning the shoulders, turning the torso, throwing that bucket of water right over your shoulders here. Keep yourself in that kneeling position. You don't fall over, right? So like I said, right, today is very much so balance focused, right? You may have had some trouble with some of the exercises, maybe other ones, maybe like this one, maybe you had an easier time, right? Maybe this has been the
I
hardest
feel
exercise.
this is shaky.
A little shaky?
Yeah.
Well, we're also about 20 minutes into the workout. The fatigue might be setting in a little bit. 15 more seconds, everybody. Here we go. Let's keep that up. Looks good. All right, less than 10 seconds here, gang. Let's go ahead and keep moving with that weight. You got 3, 2, 1, and time rest. Very good. All right, so core work. Now we're going to go into more specific core work, which is going to be in the use of a plank. So Coach Ray's going to take her weight. Now, one arm at a time, you're going to take the dumbbell, push it out, slide it back in, okay? And you're just going to go ahead and keep doing that repetitively. Now you're going to keep a nice wide base, just like how we did the shoulder taps in the beginning, right? That one arm that doesn't have the dumbbell, you're going to have to lock that arm out. Keep your body as steady as possible, all right? Let's do this. We'll go 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left, 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. We'll just keep bouncing back and forth between the two, and go. So we'll go 30 seconds here, okay? Immediately switch to the other side, and then we'll get some rest, and then we'll do it one more time. So that way we can kind of break up that plank hold position here. Nicely done, Coach Ray. Very good. Again, push that dumbbell out in front, pull it in towards the chest here. All right, in 10 seconds, you're going to go ahead and switch that dumbbell over to the other side. If you need a level 1, down to the knees. All right? And switch. Weight goes over to the other side. Big push, big pull. Notice how Coach Ray keeps her shoulder, right? That left shoulder stacked right above the elbow. Elbow stacked right above the wrist. Okay, she's actively pushing that hand into the floor here, making sure that her body does not tip over. 10 more seconds. Yeah, she got this in the bag here. Nicely done. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to do that one more time. All right, so just a quick few seconds of rest here just to catch your break. Let's go ahead back again. That right side, we got 2 30-second rounds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. The weight gets pushed out, gets pulled right back in. Coach Ray keeps the wide base. Of course, level 1, like I said last time, down onto the knees, and that's fine. Okay. This is also a really good exercise that you can really load the weight up super heavy. Right? So as long as it slides nicely on your, whatever your floor carpet is, using the jiu-jitsu mat. So not too bad at sliding. It does give it a little bit of resistance though. And switch, other side, 30 seconds. Here we go. Push, pull, push, pull. Very good, very good. And just go ahead, keep repping that out here. Keep repping that out. For another 15 seconds, everybody. 15 seconds. Nice, Coach Ray. So she's really pulling in the use of that core right now, making the most of it. You have 5 more seconds here. And rest. Ooh. All right. Doing good, Coach Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's push those dumbbells off to the side. We're making great time today. Let's get some cardio in. Okay, Ray, whatever you say. Whatever you say, Coach. Okay, lunge hops on the right side and the left side. Check this out. Coach Ray's going to step her leg back. As she hops up, she gets to 2 feet, and she keeps it on one side. Now, if you need an alternative, right, you can go lunge to knee instead. How about we do that? Lunge to knee. That way it takes out all the jumping of it, okay, but it keeps you grounded. Round on the right, round on the left. Follow that up, plank jacks. Okay, so we did the shoulder taps with the hands. It's pretty much the same thing, but now with the feet, okay? Hop those feet in and out. Level 1, you can walk it out. Last exercise, sumo squat touchdown. So wide stance, right? Just like how we did, touchdown, feet together, pop your feet back out. Every time your feet slide out wide, that's your cue to bring those hands down towards the floor, all right? Here we go. Last little push here, gang. Let's go. Let's do that 15-second round again here, shall we? All right, and go. Lunge hops. Here we go. So 15 seconds of each here again. Bring those 2 feet together. We'll get through a few rounds. Right, again, slide that foot back. Drop that back knee down. You got about 5 more seconds remaining here. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other arm. Other hand. Other leg. Oh, my gosh. Other hand, other arm. Definitely not what we're working right now. Very good. Let's go about 5 more seconds. We're going to go into the plank jack sex and go. Pop down to the floor. Stack yourself right over the hands. Small little hops in and out. Then after that, you're going to go ahead and switch to those touchdowns next. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Pop it up. Wide base. Take those hands down to the floor. Slide those feet back in. There you go. So it's a nice slide in, slide out of the feet here. Notice how also Coach Ray lands nice and soft. She's not making like this crazy slapping, right, sound of the feet. She's like a ninja. And switch, go. Back to lunge. Hops. Back to that first side here. Oh yeah, level 1. Yeah, remember level 1 is lunge to knee. Right? So if you need something that's a little bit more low impact for you, the lunge to knee is going to be where it's at. Okay, if you want that tempo, then switch other side and go. If you want faster tempo, then you're going to go into the lunge hops. Okay? Totally up to you. They both kind of went in the same. Of course, the lunge hops will require a little bit more explosiveness. And switch. Here we go. Right into those plank jacks. Hop those feet in and out. Core stays nice and tight. We're doing good, everybody. This is the last round here. Keep pushing, keep pushing. All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. Sumo touchdowns here. This is it. If you're breathing hard, good. Because Coach Ray's breathing just as hard as you are. Okay? That means you're working, right? You're pushing yourself. You're getting the heart rate up. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Ooh, that's great.
All right, let's stretch. Let's get down to the floor. How about we take the right leg out? Reach forward to that right leg. And let's go ahead and stretch out the hammies, the hamstrings. Very good. Take deep breaths in and out. Every time you exhale, try to reach a little bit more forward towards the foot. Very good. Whew. Excellent job. It's like almost midday already here. How we're filming this. The day goes by fast, and take the other side, same thing, left leg goes out. Days are flying by. The first quarter is already done of this year, which is almost crazy to say. Also, by the time, whenever you're watching this, it's like YouTube, like you don't realize it's like a vault. It's like a vault. Yeah, it's like a time capsule, right? Yeah. Like it's 2025 at the moment, right? Cross the right leg over the left, eliminates the chest. It's 2025, right? It's April 4th. You guys may come back to this video next time. It's 2028. Who knows? Switch other side. Hug your leg into the chest. Ooh, that feels good for me. Stretch out the glutes. Big deep breaths in and out. Just kind of relax into it. Very good. All right, last one. Let's go ahead and pancake our body forward. So slide those feet out. Lean that chest forward here for me. Just kind of sit as far down as you can. You can't see me, but I'm touching the floor. I'm joking, I'm not. But I'm close. If close was considered far, that's my goal. I want to be able to pancake myself up. I don't know if I got it in me. Is that more of a woman thing?
I don't know.
All right. Let's make your way up to the top, everybody. Very good. Great workout today. Let's take a nice big deep breath in, arms all the way up. And you can exhale down. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. All right. Every day we get a little bit stronger. That's why we rep this. All right. Hands in the middle. Here we go. We are.
Relentless.
We are.
Relentless.
You are.
Relentless.
Thank you, Coach Ray. Very good. Take care, everybody. Okay. Let us know how your workout was. Nice.